हमें एकजुट रहकर कांग्रेस के खतरनाक खेल को नाकाम करना है। हम एक रहेंगे तो सेफ रहेंगे।
Prime Minister Modi on Monday launched a series of sharp attacks, accusing the opposition of trying to divide society for vote.
न जाने किस प्रकार से टुकड़े 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 में बांटने की साजिश चल रही है। जरूरी है कि देश विरोधियों की इस चेष्टा को हम उसकी गंभीरता को समझे।
The Congress hit back at Prime Minister Modi.
एक रहोगे तो सेफ रहोगे, ये भी मतलब वही है। तो कहने का मतलब ये कि जिस प्रकार की राजनीति चल रही है उसको हमें समझना पड़ेगा, उन्हें फैसला करना पड़ेगा। ये मेरी अपील है आपके माध्यम से आम जनता।
The election campaign in Maharashtra is now being fought on the lines of religion and caste. Bureau Report, India Today.
This is unfortunately a poll narrative that we're far too familiar with, of issues of caste, issues of religion becoming the center stage in the political narrative come poll season. And in Maharashtra too, it's a similar narrative. You've got the BJP now coming out with the slogan of Ek hai to safe hai, so much so that they've put massive advertisements across Maharashtra newspapers today. But why exactly have they come up with this slogan? What are they hoping to achieve with this kind of a slogan? Essentially, the BJP has made it very clear that this is a counter to what they call as a hate and divisive politics by the opposition, to the caste attack being put forth by the Congress repeatedly. And we saw this in the general election too. Now the BJP has put forth a slogan also to tackle this. It also importantly sends across a message of unity in the Mahayuti. Ek hai to safe hai, obviously it means that all the allies should come together and stay together. And remember that this is a slogan not just being put forth right now by the BJP, but also by their allies right now. But there are holes being poked on that, which we'll talk about. But besides that, an effort to also consolidate the Hindu vote base will go slow here. And then besides that, amplify the message that Yogi Adityanath put forth of batenge to katenge. So effort to consolidate the Hindu vote base by saying stay together, stay united. And it's over that particular strategy that the opposition is seeing red, saying what you're doing by saying ek hai to safe hai to one particular community is that you're creating a religious divide also very, very clearly. And that's why they're saying that this slogan too is not a unity call, but one that divides. Now, how is the BJP countering that particular statement from the Congress? They're putting out an old ad of the Congress, which now the BJP has put out on social media. Let's show you that particular image. That's on your screens there on the right, saying, will your destiny be decided by your birth instead of your merit? This was an ad that in fact had come out in 1984. And let's just put it out for you, show it to you full screen. This ad was in 1984, where clearly the Congress was taking on caste politics, saying, will your destiny be decided by your birth instead of your merit? Besides this particular ad, you've also had the BJP putting out an old video of Indira Gandhi, where she slams caste politics. Listen in.
असल में मेरा विश्वास जातिवाद में नहीं। मैं तो चाहूंगी कि ये शब्द हम हटा दें अपने देश से। हम सब अपने को एक माने, इस महान देश के महान नागरिक अपनी कहीं को माने। क्योंकि आज का दिन जब हम उपलब्धियों की तरफ देखते हैं, सफलताओं की तरफ देखते हैं, तो कमजोरी की तरफ भी देखना है। इन बातों ने हमको पीछे रखा। कौन से रोड़े हमारे रास्ते में आए कि हम तेजी से आगे नहीं बढ़ सके। तो हम देखते हैं कि जो सबक आजादी की लड़ाई ने हमें सिखाया था कि केवल एकता और अनुशासन से सफलता प्राप्त हो सकती है।
And that's Indira Gandhi. They're talking about the need for everyone to stay united and not be divided on caste lines. So the BJP is saying that, look, the Congress right now can learn lessons from what Indira Gandhi had said back in the 1980s. But even within the BJP's allies in Maharashtra, within the Mahayuti alliance, there seem to be some differences over the BJP's sloganeering, the BJP's campaign, and the way Yogi Adityanath has been campaigning in particular. The comment that he's made of batenge to katenge, that's a comment that seems to have divided the alliance. Here's what Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar had to say in this exclusive chat with India Today, where he said he doesn't agree with those kind of terms.
उत्तर प्रदेश के मुख्यमंत्री कहते हैं बटेंगे तो कटेंगे, दत्तात्रेय होसाबले आरएसएस के उस बात को आगे लेके जाते हैं, पीएम तक सेम मैसेजिंग कर रहे हैं और ये भी एक बड़ा मैसेज बन गया। आप बोलते हैं कि आप अग्री नहीं
पीएम ने क्या मैसेज दिया?
नहीं, उन्होंने भी बोला कि समाज बटेगा, जब हिंदू समाज अलग होगा तब दिक्कतें होंगी, एक होना चाहिए। मतलब सेम मैसेज तो एक ही वही था कि बटेंगे तो
सबका साथ सबका विकास है, सबका साथ यानी सब भारतीयों का साथ, सबका विकास, सब भारतीयों का विकास।
नहीं, क्योंकि इससे पहले आपको मुस्लिम माइनॉरिटी वोट भी पड़ता था। आपको लगता है कि इससे आपकी इमेजिंग पे नुकसान पड़ रहा है? एक कहीं ना कहीं कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन आ जाती है। आप बोल रहे हो ये बटेंगे कटेंगे नहीं चलेगा, वहां पे जो शिवसेना है और जो बीजेपी है उनका ये सेंट्रल मैसेज है।
कौन सी शिवसेना?
जो एकनाथ शिंदे जी की सेना।
एकनाथ शिंदे जी बोले
नहीं, वो नहीं बोल रहे, लेकिन उनको तो ठीक ही लग रहा है, अपोज थोड़ी कर रहे, जैसे आपने अपोज किया कि नहीं चलेगा।
ऐसा नहीं राहुल जी, अभी आप देखो यहाँ की सिचुएशन बहुत अलग हुई है। यहाँ विचारधारा सबके मालूम है क्या क्या है, तो भी उद्धव ठाकरे जी कांग्रेस और राष्ट्रवादी के साथ है ना। ये सब अभी मैंने मराठी में इनके साथ बात करते हुए साईं जी को वही बताया कि हमारा यहाँ का पॉलिटिक्स बहुत अलग तरह से चल रहा है और सब बोल रहे हैं कि हम स्टेट के डेवलपमेंट के लिए हमने कॉमन मिनिमम प्रोग्राम किया है और हम आगे जाना चाहते हैं। ऐसा बहुत कुछ बोलते हैं और सरकार बनाते हैं।
So over the BJP ads on Ek Hai to Safe Hai, the Congress has now filed a complaint with the Election Commission, expecting the EC to step in here and block these ads. The Congress has said that these are communal advertisements being pushed out by the BJP on social media, and that's why they're demanding action. And they're saying that despite an FIR being lodged, the BJP is continuing to circulate these kind of campaigns, these kind of ads, which they say is against the constitution because it's communal in nature. So the political showdown now reaching the doorsteps of the Election Commission at a time when you already had the BJP also approaching the EC against statements made by Rahul Gandhi and Kharge. So you've got both parties now approaching the Election Commission seeking action against their rivals. Here the Congress saying that communal ads are being put out by the BJP on social media on a day when the Bharatiya Janata Party put out these massive front page ads across newspapers in Maharashtra saying Ek Hai to Safe Hai, clearly trying to make this their slogan, their war cry in this election in Maharashtra. Let's tell you what exactly the Congress has had to say.
BJP will anyway turn from their thing because I don't think they have a positive agenda in politics.
One last question, sir. You are getting late. Your party leader from Karnataka, you know about what I am talking about. He mentioned Kali Kumar Swamy, which now BJP is attacking and asking question to Congress party.
Okay, so the Congress leadership there demanding action against the BJP. We'll have to see if the Election Commission actually steps in, cracks the whip on these ads, if they deem it communal, as the Congress has. Let's also tell you about the other complaint that's gone across to the EC from the BJP against the Congress. So the BJP's complaint against Rahul Gandhi's comments over his comments on constitution, very similar to what we witnessed months ago in the general election. This time too, you've had the Congress repeatedly saying that the BJP is attempting to kill the constitution. And that's why the BJP said that there are lies being spread right now by the Congress, by Rahul Gandhi and by Mallikarjun Kharge in their rallies. So they're seeking that the EC take action against Rahul Gandhi and a warning be shot off to him, because the BJP is saying that Rahul repeatedly keeps saying that we want to scrap Samvidhan, which is lies, which is fake news. Let's tell you what Arjun Ram Meghwal, Union Minister, has said on this.
चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर के ऑफिस में मिला और उनको ये बताया कि महाराष्ट्र के चुनाव में 6 नवंबर को जो लोकसभा में नेता प्रतिपक्ष हैं राहुल गांधी जी, उन्होंने फिर झूठ बोलने का प्रयास किया, राज्यों को आपस में लड़ाने का एक प्रयास किया और संविधान को लहरा करके फिर झूठ बोला कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी संविधान को नष्ट करने वाली है, संविधान को तोड़ने वाली है, संविधान को समाप्त करने वाली है।
So remember the last time around when you had both parties approaching the EC essentially reprimanded the party chiefs of both parties and issued a warning to them. Are we going to see similar action, or are they actually going to pull up some of these netas for the kind of comments that have already seeped into the Maharashtra poll narrative? But let's tell you also about the other big showdown that's happening in Maharashtra over vote jihad and claims at least of vote jihad. It was started by Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis, who made the comment of vote jihad that sparked a reaction also from Owaisi. Now, after this, you had Fadnavis also referring to Owaisi as a descendant of the Razakars, who remember in Hyderabad, in Telangana, in erstwhile Andhra Pradesh, were known to have committed several atrocities. Fadnavis essentially, and it started off here with Fadnavis recently claiming that vote jihad is underway in the state. Essentially what that means is he was suggesting that vote banks were being created using a certain religion. So he urged that a dharma yudh should be done to counter vote jihad ahead of the elections. Owaisi now in response to that said that these are divisive remarks, they violate the election code. Let's get you those reactions from Fadnavis and Owaisi.
पिछले चुनाव में वोट जिहाद देखा, एक प्रकार से उनके सारे धर्मस्थलों के ऊपर बैनर लगे, पोस्टर लगे, कस्में दिलाई गई और लोगों को वोटिंग के लिए बाध्य किया गया और कहा बस एक ही चीज करनी है, मोदी जी को हराना है, ये कहकर एक वोट जिहाद किया गया। हम लोग थोड़े सोए हुए थे, इसलिए कई जगहों पर हम लोगों को मात खानी पड़ी, लेकिन अब वोट जिहाद का जवाब वोट के धर्म युद्ध से हमको देना है।
हम इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया से पूछना चाहते हैं, क्या ये जबान इलेक्शन के कानून के ताबे है या उसके खिलाफ है? इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया जवाब दो। ये महाराष्ट्र के चीफ इलेक्टोरल ऑफिसर से हम पूछना चाह रहे हैं, मेरा नाम लेकर जिहाद का नाम लिया जा रहा है, धर्म युद्ध का नाम लिया जा रहा है, क्या ये इलेक्शन कानून के खिलाफ नहीं है? क्या ये मॉडल कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट के खिलाफ नहीं है?
ऐसा है, ये रजाकारों के वंशज है, जिन रजाकारों ने हमारे तमाम मराठवाड़ा के लोगों पर अत्याचार किए, जमीनें लूटी, जिन्होंने हमारी महिलाओं की अस्मत को लूटने का प्रयास किया, हमारे परिवारों को तहस नहस किया, ये उनके वारिस है। ये किस मुंह से हमसे बात करेंगे?
Okay, so away from all of the back and forth on the politics that we've been witnessing, let's talk about the manifestos. There's clarity on that because over the weekend you also had the Mahayuti releasing their manifesto, which they call, of course, repeatedly as a Sankalp Patra. So the BJP's promises versus the Mahavikas Aghadi's manifesto. Remember that while you have guarantees being put out not by the Congress but by the Aghadi alliance this time, the BJP's maintained they don't believe in freebie culture, but they have promised certain assurances for different sections. Like for farmers, they promised a 15,000 rupee assistance for farmers. Whereas the Mahavikas Aghadi, as per their guarantees, one of it is for farmers, a complete loan waiver of up to 3 lakhs, which they've stuck to in Maharashtra. Tried and tested formula that's worked for them in some states. As far as women voter is concerned, what are the BJP and MVA manifestos looking like? The BJP's manifesto talks about a monthly allowance of 3,000 rupees for women, which is something that's already in place in Maharashtra. So they've promised to carry that forward. Deemed as a sort of game changer really for the Mahayuti, they're counting on this allowance to really ensure that they woo the women vote. So what is the Mahavikas Aghadi doing to kind of counter that? They've promised a monthly allowance of 2,100 rupees for women if they come to power. Now, as far as jobs go for youngsters, the BJP has promised that jobs for 25 lakh people will be provided in the state of Maharashtra. The Vikas Aghadi manifesto says jobs for 2.5 lakh people. The BJP's manifesto also speaks about monthly aid for students. 10,000 rupees is the stipulated amount really that they've promised in their Sankalp Patra. As far as the manifesto of the Vikas Aghadi goes, they've promised against that 10,000 rupees of the BJP's manifesto, they've said we will give 4,000 rupees as monthly aid. This is for jobless graduates to counter what they claim is an unemployment crisis in Maharashtra. Now, besides that, and here's another interesting point that we pulled out from the manifesto, the BJP is assured of up to 15 lakh of interest-free loans for SCs, for STs, for OBCs. As far as the Aghadi's manifesto goes, they've promised a caste census, which has been the theme of the Congress's rallies in particular, and removal of the 50% quota cap. They're saying it's possible. It's happened in Tamil Nadu. Why not in other states as well? We will take the legal route on this. Now, besides that, a few other pointers that we'll quickly run you through here is free annual health checkups for youngsters is something BJP's promised. The Vikas Aghadi has said we'll provide free medicines in all government hospitals. So that's on the issue of healthcare. So these are some of the important points to note of the manifestos from both sides. There's clearly a lot that's similar in the sense that they've all addressed similar issues, similar vote banks, similar groups of people. But we'll have to see really who the people of Maharashtra choose. Guarantees versus the Sankalp Patra that the BJP has come out with. Now, let's get you also a special report on Maharashtra. The election season in Maharashtra, of course, includes the city of Mumbai. Mumbai is known as the hub of the film industry of Bollywood. So you've got a couple of Bollywood stars who've also now hit the campaign trail, including Ritesh Deshmukh. But of course, with his political lineage, the fact that two of his brothers are also contesting this election, he's out there campaigning. Who else has actually made clear their political stance this election? Let's tell you in our next report.
Mumbai, home to Bollywood and the biggest film stars. And so when Maharashtra goes to polls, the politics also gets a filmy twist. In the course of a heated political discourse, a handful of Bollywood stars have made their political preferences clear and are actively joining the campaign. The latest on the list is Ritesh Deshmukh. Not surprising considering his political lineage. Ritesh was spotted campaigning for his brothers Amit Deshmukh, Congress candidate from the Latur City Assembly seat, and Dheeraj Deshmukh, Congress candidate from the Latur Rural Assembly seat.
लोकांच्या प्रश्न सोडवण्याची जी जबाबदारी असते. गेल्या वेळेस मी भाषणात म्हणालो होतो की हा आपला गडी आहे, या गड्याला तुम्ही मतदान करा, हा नेहमी तुमच्या बरोबर राहील, आणि 1 लाख मतांनी तुम्ही त्यांना विजयी केलं होतं. गेले 5 वर्ष इतक्या प्रामाणिकपणे धीरजनी काम केलंय.
It is not just the Vikas Aghadi that is turning to some star power to fuel their campaign. Actor Govinda has been campaigning in several parts of Mumbai for Mahayuti candidates.
आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी, आदरणीय अजित जी, आदरणीय शिखर जी, मी शुभेच्छा प्रदान करतो.
And then there are some actors who are personally invested in the campaign. Actor Swara Bhaskar's husband is in the poll fray from Mumbai's Anushakti Nagar constituency. Fahad Ahmed filed his nomination weeks ago and his wife was by his side.
अभी ऐसा है कि विरोधी दल जो है अभी से आपको ही निशाना बना रहे हैं. वो बोल रहे हैं कि भाई देखिए बॉलीवुड एक्ट्रेस के हस्बैंड है तो उनको टिकट मिल गया. ये यहाँ पे हम लोग काम कर रहे थे एनसीपी के साथ बहुत सालों से, हमें मौका नहीं मिला.
देखिए वो तो कोई बात नहीं, मैं जो कह रही हूँ ना, मैं पिछले जब से ये बीजेपी की सरकार 2014 से मुझे ही निशाना बनाया जा रहा है अलग अलग लोग, तो उनके इस जो कहते हैं ना इस बारात में कुछ और लोग शामिल हो गए हैं. ठीक है, मज़े करो. मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि 20 नवंबर को जनता जो है वो किसको निशाना बनाएगी, इसके बारे में कोई डाउट किसी को नहीं है यहाँ कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में, अणुशक्ति नगर में.
मैं तो चाहता हूँ ना पूरे देश के अंदर पत्नी अपने पति के नाम से जानी जाती हैं, तो अगर क्या बुरा है अगर एक व्यक्ति जो है, और मेरी अपनी पहचान है, लेकिन हकीकत बात यह है कि जिसकी पर्सनालिटी बड़ी होती, जहां कन्हैया और मैं खड़ा हूंगा तो मीडिया कन्हैया से बात करेगी, तो क्या ये गलत है? नहीं, इसका संघर्ष ज्यादा है। इसलिए तो मैं ये कहूंगा, सना जी आप महिला हैं, आपको तो कभी ये बात सोचनी भी नहीं चाहिए थी, क्योंकि आपके भी पति हैं, शायद वो आपके नाम से जाने जाएंगे अगर आप समाज में अच्छा काम करेंगे।
While some actors are speaking out loud and clear on which side they are on, most actors, as expected, are tight-lipped on who they back this election. But let's hope they show the way on polling day. Bureau Report, India Today.
That's all we have for you from Maharashtra. Let's quickly round up for you updates coming in from poll-bound Jharkhand. Remember, phase 1 of polling in Jharkhand is just 2 days from now on November 13th. So it's curtains down on the campaigning in at least one part of Jharkhand. And what's really been the biggest political talking point? Home Minister Amit Shah now speaking out about infiltration and saying that there will be very soon an anti-infiltration law that will come in place in Jharkhand. Now, Amit Shah alleged that infiltrators are entering Jharkhand and marrying local tribal women to acquire land. And he has said that if the BJP comes to power, they will end infiltration as they did in Assam. Speaking about new laws that will be introduced to actually reclaim lost land, an anti-infiltration law essentially is what Amit Shah has spoken about. Now, besides that, he's accused the Soren government of failing to curb corruption in the state. All of this has also sparked a response from Hemant Soren. Remember, the BJP at the core of their Jharkhand campaign has been speaking about one issue, that of infiltration, which is why the slogan that they've put forth in Maharashtra of Ek Hai to Safe Hai also is ringing in Jharkhand. All the big political leaders of the BJP who are campaigning in Jharkhand are using the exact same slogan with a different context.
आज पूरा झारखंड और विशेष कर आदिवासी क्षेत्र घुसपैठ से परेशान है। हमारे चंपई सोरेन जी ने घुसपैठ का मुद्दा उठाया। हेमंत बाबू ने कहा आप सीएम पद छोड़ दो। मुझे बताओ, आदिवासी क्षेत्र में आबादी कम होती जा रही है, घुसपैठिए घुस रहे हैं, हमारी बच्चियों से शादी रचाकर जमीन हड़पने का कार्यक्रम चल रहा है। भाजपा की सरकार बना दो, आदमी तो क्या परिंदा भी पैर न मर पाए, इस तरह से घुसपैठ को हम रोक देंगे। इसके साथ साथ हम एक कानून लाएंगे, आदिवासी बच्ची से घुसपैठिए शादी करते हैं तो बच्ची की भूमि उनके नाम पर नहीं होगी, ऐसा कानून लाएंगे। और जो भूमि हड़प ली है उसको भी वापिस कराने का काम भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार करेगी।
So you've got Home Minister Amit Shah, Prime Minister Modi all rallying and campaigning in Jharkhand. What has been Chief Minister Soren's response? He attacked the BJP, calling them vultures, saying that the national leadership, they're like vultures with their choppers hovering over Jharkhand, waiting to loot the people.
हमारा विपक्ष का लोग, पूरा देश का भारतीय जनता पार्टी कमल छाप का लोग आया हुआ है, 50-60 वो हेलीकॉप्टर लेके बैठा हुआ है और गीत कौआ की तरह पूरा राज में मंडरा रहा है। आप लोग तैयार करो अपना तीर धनुष और सब चील कौआ को ऊपर से नीचे गिराओ, फटको सबको।
Okay, so phase 1 of Jharkhand elections happening the day after November 13th. Wayanad, the interesting bipole that everyone's been talking about, also in 2 days from now. It's curtains down on the campaign. On the other side of a short break here on 6 p.m. Prime, we'll get your highlights of what happened on the last day of the campaign and also an excerpt of my ground report. Stay with us as we get you all the highlights of the battle for Wayanad. What we witnessed today was Priyanka and Rahul campaigning together, including that t-shirt that Rahul Gandhi wore saying, "I love Wayanad."
Razr 50 Ultra comes with Google Gemini.
नया फोन बिल्कुल मेरे जैसा।
तेरा ही फोन है। टीम बस में भूल आया था तू। क्रिकेट के बाद का प्लान ऐसे मत भूल जाना भाई।
क्रिकेट के बाद का प्लान मतलब पाजी?
मतलब रिटायरमेंट का प्लान।
इस जनरेशन ने तो उस बारे में सोचा भी नहीं होगा। नहीं भाई पहले मैच से ही सोचा है, इसलिए तो वो कर रखा है। वो मतलब क्या? वही जो सब लोग सही है करते रहते हैं।
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में SIP।
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में SIP। अगर ऐसे भूल भी जाओ ना तो भी रिटायरमेंट का प्लान बैकग्राउंड में चलते रहना चाहिए ताकि आगे की लाइफ सेट रहे।
सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
जमाने से हटकर बेबाक है मेरा सिग्नेचर। Signature finest cardamom seeds, a premium product from Dilbar Group.
Hey Google, how do I do a wing liner? AI Ray. Flip the script with the new Motorola Razr 50 series.
Hello Moto.
दुश्मनों से प्यार होता जाएगा, बस दोस्तों को आजमाते जाइए। अगर आप भी शेरो शायरी साहित्य प्रेमी हैं तो तैयार हो जाइए साहित्य के महाकुंभ साहित्य आज तक के लिए। आइए और मिलिए साहित्य, संगीत और सिनेमा की जानी मानी हस्तियों से 22, 23 और 24 नवंबर मेजर ध्यानचंद नेशनल स्टेडियम, नई दिल्ली। आज ही टिकट बुक करें ashtak.in/साहित्य पर। मैं तो आ रही हूँ, आप भी आइएगा।
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra comes with Google Gemini.
Hi, I am AI anchor Sana, bringing the top headlines for you, presented by Motorola. Justice Sanjeev Khanna takes oath as 51st Chief Justice of India. Last day of campaigning for first phase of Jharkhand assembly polls, voting on 13th November. AQR remains very poor in several areas of Delhi NCR, no relief expected in coming days.
जमाने से हटकर बेबाक है मेरा सिग्नेचर। Signature finest cardamom seeds, a premium product from Dilbar Group.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@ajtak.com. Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
Welcome back. In 2 days from now, we're going to be seeing Wayanad going to polls again. And yes, Priyanka Gandhi's fate will be decided by the people of Wayanad. This was the last campaign that she went ahead with in the Wayanad constituency, accompanied by her brother Rahul Gandhi, who interestingly was wearing a t-shirt, the back of which was written, "I love Wayanad." There was a big show of strength in Wayanad today, with the Gandhis holding 2 road shows across the Wayanad constituency. This is, of course, Priyanka's first official poll debut, so she's hoping to start off with a bang. But all political candidates say in Wayanad, it's essentially a 3-way contest. Priyanka versus LDF Satyan Bukheri versus the BJP's Navya Haridas. All of them went all out with their campaign on the last day. Let's get you some of the highlights of the campaign today.
For me, my 5 years in Wayanad completely changed the way I think about my politics and my work. Because when I came here, I found that I had a completely different type of relationship with the people of Wayanad. Normally, as politicians, we have a political relationship. Because when I came here, I found that I had a completely different type of relationship with the people of Wayanad. It's like a transactional relationship. You have to do this for us, we will do this for you. But in Wayanad, that was not the type of relationship. And also, I realized one thing. I started politics in 2004 and I became the MP of Wayanad in 2019. And for 15 years in my politics, I did not use the word love. And after I came to Wayanad, the word love entered my political vocabulary. And when I went on the Bharat Chodo Yatra from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, the main idea of that yatra was to use love and affection as a political instrument.
I have been campaigning for elections for 35 years and I want to tell you that this is the happiest, most beautiful campaign I have ever been part of. You have given me too much love. Everywhere I have been, to every household, on the streets, every single place I have been, you have received me with love, with affection. You have treated me like a daughter, like a sister, like a mother. And I am really deeply grateful to you for this. Every morning I start very early and I finish late at night, but I never feel tired because of the love you are giving me. So for me, it will be the greatest honor to represent you in Parliament.
After I came to Wayanad, the word love entered my political vocabulary. Meaning even if the person who is standing in front of you is abusing you, hates you, wants to hurt you, you don't respond in the same way. That is what I learned from the people of Wayanad. That's why I'm wearing this t-shirt. Okay? So that everybody can see what I learned from you.
Love and brotherhood amongst Hindus, Muslims, Christians. The motivation to build, to grow, to make a new enterprise for yourselves, to make a brighter future for yourselves. Now you have given me so much. And you have stood by my brother Rahul at a time that was most difficult for him. And I am his sister. So I know how sad he is to leave Wayanad. But I also know that he is happy that I am here instead of him.
So that was a message from Priyanka Gandhi and from Rahul Gandhi, both of whom said that we love the people of Wayanad. I was in Wayanad last week, so let me get you a glimpse of my report where I spoke to all three candidates in the fray, to Priyanka Gandhi, to Navya Haridas and to Satyan Bokheri.
Namaskaram. To all the people I've been speaking to in Wayanad, ma'am, they call you as Priyanka Chechi. Do you feel a similar connect? Do you feel more home at Wayanad now than Delhi?
I've been given a lot of love and affection here. People have welcomed me into their homes like family, and it's really touching. It is really also an honor for me.
Have you been able to learn any Malayalam?
Very little. Pattan.
Yes. But why Wayanad, ma'am?
None so far.
Why Wayanad? Did you ever decide or regret that you didn't do it a few months ago during the general elections?
No, I didn't regret at all. I had taken a certain decision and I stuck by that decision. My brother is deeply connected to this area. He loves the people here. They supported him at a time which was very difficult for him. And it was difficult for him to leave. And I think that it's appropriate to be here because we want to continue that bond between him and the people of Wayanad and to continue to work for the people of Wayanad.
What's your earliest and most poignant memory of Kerala?
Earliest memory?
Sir, she's speaking. Your earliest, most poignant memory? Even Wayanad or Kerala?
I mean, Kerala, I would say coming here to Wayanad, really, the time I came here during the landslide, it was something I'll never forget all my life. The kind of pain that I saw and the kind of resilience, the courage of people, that was something that really moved me, and also just to see the extent of the devastation and yet to see people reacting to it with such dignity, with so much courage, having lost everything, but still all of them coming together to help each other. That is not only a moment that I will remember, but it is a lesson for all of us and for the whole country.
Is that your number one priority then, landslide compensation, rehabilitation, or is it the night travel ban? Is it the medical college?
See, those are the issues that we have to work on, and for which we need to really put pressure on the state government and the central government to release the funds for compensation, and also these issues of the night ban and the man-animal conflict. But over and above that, we need also vision for Wayanad. It has so much potential. In tourism, it has so much natural beauty. We need to strengthen all that. Need to strengthen job opportunities that will come through strengthening the tourism industry, agriculture, the products, coffee, rice, cinnamon, all the products that are produced by farmers here, marketing them properly, giving a push to food processing, to marketing, and again creating jobs through that. I think there has to be a comprehensive vision. And I'm working on that, and I will talk to people once the election is over. I'll talk to people and come up with something.
All the very best to you, ma'am. Priyanka ma'am, thank you very much. Or should I say Priyanka Chechi? Thank you.
Sentiment among people that no, we won't vote for BJP, no matter what. In Kerala, in Tamil Nadu, is there that sentiment?
Yeah, that's what. I don't know. I don't understand how they elected Rahul Gandhi again in 2024. Because for the past 5 years, he hasn't done anything in this mandal. For the upliftment of the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, for the upliftment of these farmers. You know that the 90% of these people in Wayanad are farmers.
But do you think, you said you're very fortunate that the BJP has given you this chance.
Yes.
Do you think it's also because of the woman card? That you're up against Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, so woman versus woman makes for an interesting battle?
Of course it is. Yeah.
Okay. Do you find...
Woman versus woman, of course.
Do you admire Priyanka somewhere?
No. I have admiration for some other personalities like Sushma Swaraj, Nirmala Sitharaman. They are my icons.
All one party side?
Yes.
But not Priyanka Gandhi. You don't think what she's done is something that's admirable for a woman?
What can we say? There is nothing to project for Priyanka Gandhi Vadra because she has not been elected to any positions. That just they could claim is that family domination. She comes from the Nehru family. That's the only qualification I could see in her.
Is it for the BJP a fight in the long run to ensure that you make your presence felt? Is this more an election where you want to make your presence felt and then look at the next elections? The reason I ask this is because I don't want to underestimate you in any way, but I'm saying that in the general election, Rahul Gandhi won, which was just months ago.
Yeah.
And you had the Kerala BJP chief who didn't manage to win here. So do you think that for you, obviously it's an uphill challenge, but it's more about creating a dent now and then working on that for the next election?
It's not like that. We could see that the people now have a fear that Rahul Gandhi had betrayed them. Rahul Gandhi had given a promise that he would be with the public for the upcoming 5 years, but he had betrayed them and just moved on to Raebareli.
But his sisters come,
his
family, his blood.
That's what they are trying to bring a family dominance in Wayanad, and that the public is not ready to accept.
വയനാട്ടിൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ് എന്താണ്?
അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ് ജനങ്ങളെ കൂടെ നിൽക്കുന്നു എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. ഞാൻ ഈ മേഖലയിലുള്ള ആളാണ്. 3 ടേം MLA ആയിരുന്നു. 2014 ലോക്സഭാ ഇലക്ഷനിൽ 20,000 വോട്ടിന് മാത്രമാണ് ഞാൻ പരാജയപ്പെട്ടത്. ഇലക്ട് ചെയ്ത ജനപ്രതിനിധി ജനങ്ങളോട് ഉണ്ടായില്ല. രാഹുൽ ഗാന്ധി ബിട്രേ ചെയ്തു. കഴിഞ്ഞ ടേമിൽ പ്രൈം മിനിസ്റ്ററാണ് എന്ന രീതിയിലാണ് ഇവിടെ ക്യാമ്പയിൻ നടന്നത്. അപ്പം ജനങ്ങൾ വോട്ട് ചെയ്ത് ജയിപ്പിച്ചു. ജനങ്ങൾക്ക് നല്ലൊരു അവസരമാണ് ഇവിടെ ഉള്ളത്. ജനങ്ങളെ കൂടെയുള്ള ഒരു ജനപ്രതിനിധിയെ തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കാനുള്ള നല്ലൊരു അവസരമാണ്.
ഇപ്പോൾ പ്രിയങ്ക ഗാന്ധി
അവരെക്കാൾ ജനങ്ങളിടയിൽ പ്രവർത്തിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള അനുഭവമുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ സ്റ്റുഡൻറ് മൂവ്മെൻറ്റിൽ ദീർഘകാലം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, യൂത്ത് മൂവ്മെൻറ്റിൽ ദീർഘകാലം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അവരെക്കാട്ടും എനിക്ക് പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ഉള്ള ആളാണ് ഞാൻ. ഡബിൾ അല്ല, അതിൽ മോർ ദാൻ ദാറ്റ്. അപ്പോൾ അതാണ്, അത് ജനങ്ങൾക്കറിയാം. ഐ ആം വിത്ത് ദ പീപ്പിൾ.
പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ റൈവൽ ആരാണ്? BJP ആണോ കോൺഗ്രസ് ആണോ?
പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ റൈവൽ ഹിന്ദു ഫാസിസ്റ്റ് ഫോഴ്സസ് ആണ്. ഇവിടെയല്ല നാഷണൽ കോൺഗ്രസിൻ്റെ ലീഡേഴ്സ് ഫൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. ഹിന്ദി മേഖലയിൽ ഫൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഒളിച്ചോടി ഇവിടെ മത്സരിക്കുന്നത് ഭയം കൊണ്ടാണ്.
BJP എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നതെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങളും LDFും UDFിലും ഒരു അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡിംഗ് ഉണ്ട് പ്രിയങ്ക ജയിപ്പിക്കാൻ.
BJPക്ക് ഇലക്ഷൻ ബോണ്ട് കൊടുത്താരാ? ഈ DLFിൽ ഡയറക്ടറായിട്ടുള്ള ആൾ കൂടി ചേർന്നുകൊണ്ടല്ലേ ഫണ്ട് കൊടുത്തത്. അവരെല്ലാം തമ്മിലല്ലേ ഒത്തുകളിക്കുന്നത് ഇവിടുത്തെ കാര്യത്തിൽ, വയനാടിൻ്റെ കാര്യത്തിൽ അവർ പറയണത്.
So polling day in Wayanad on November 13th, and we'll be getting you all of the latest updates on that. Let's quickly get you a big story that came in from Tamil Nadu today, which was on Edappadi Palaniswamy's big comment about alliances, which has led to a lot of speculation on whether the AIADMK is again looking to open up dialogue with their former ally, the BJP. Here's what EPS said. He essentially sent across a message saying that we're open to an alliance with anyone ready to accept the AIADMK's lead, and didn't rule out any party, didn't rule out the BJP. He did, however, say that decisions regarding any alliance will be made closer to the assembly elections, which is in 2026 in Tamil Nadu. Now, EPS's message is this. He's saying that the party's objective is clearly, in fact, to bring down the anti-people government of DMK, and they'll do whatever it takes to actually ensure that's done. Listen in to what the AIADMK General Secretary said.
கதவை திறந்து வச்சுருந்து கதவை மூடுறதெல்லாம் அப்படிலாம் கிடையாது. அதெல்லாம் மற்ற கட்சியில் அப்படி இருக்கும். அதிமுக வரது பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் ஒத்த கருத்துடைய கட்சிகள்லாம் இன்றைக்கு ஒன்று சேர்ந்து இந்த லஞ்ச லாவணியமுள்ள இந்த அரசை மக்களோட ஆட்சி அகற்ற வேண்டும் என்பதுதான் எங்களுடைய நிலைப்பாடு. ஒத்த கருத்துக்கள் உள்ள கட்சி எதாவது நினைக்கிறீங்க சார்? அது யார் யார் வராங்களோ அவையில் ஒத்த கருத்துடைய கட்சி தான். எங்களுடைய கட்சியோடு எங்கள் கட்சியுடைய கொள்கையின் அடிப்படையில் யாரெல்லாம் எங்களோடு விருப்பப்பட்டு வர்றாங்களோ அவர்களெல்லாம் ஒத்த கருத்துள்ள கட்சி தான் சார். அதாவது முதல் நல்ல ஊடக நண்பர்களும் பத்திரிகை நண்பர்களும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். தேர்தல் என்பது அவ்வப்போது வருகின்றது. 5 ஆண்டுக்கு ஒரு முறை சட்டமன்ற தேர்தல், நாடாளுமன்ற தேர்தல். அரசியல் சூழ்நிலைக்கு தக்கவர் தான் கூட்டணி அமைக்கிறார். அந்த தேர்தலுக்கு நெருங்கின்ற பொழுதுதான் அந்த கூட்டணி யாரோட தலைமையில் யார் கூட்டணி இருப்பாங்க என்று தெரிய வரும். அதுக்கு முந்தி எது சொன்னாலும் நிற்காது.
Perhaps the most important line in that statement is where he says, we don't close doors to anyone. That's not in the AIADMK culture. And that's what's fueled all that speculation that, look, the AIADMK is sending out a message, perhaps feelers, to the BJP. But in the 2026 elections, what really are the AIADMK's options of an alliance? First, of course, is to go ahead and join hands with the BJP once again. Ensure that that alliance comes together. It broke off, of course, what we saw before the 2024 general election. But it's a possibility that the EPS and the AIADMK could open up talks with the central leadership of the BJP, knowing that they aren't on the best of terms with the regional leadership. Second is to tie up with, in fact, the Tamaraga Vetri Kargam, which is Thalapathy Vijay's political franchise. And Vijay sent out a message during his party's inauguration that we are open to any alliance. So will the AIADMK actually look at it as an olive branch and then join hands with them? That's another option they have. The third is to ensure that they bring forth all the smaller parties that are anti-DMK. Perhaps, you have several other smaller parties, but the challenge here will be to ensure that they're like-minded, have the same ideology of Dravidian ideology. But that's another option that the AIADMK can explore. 2026 is when the Tamil Nadu elections are slated to take place, and it'll be an interesting one to watch out for. I've run out of time. That's all we have time for in this edition of 6 p.m. Prime. Thanks for tuning in. Coming up on the other side is Preeti Chaudhary's election dispatch from Maharashtra.
हमारी एकता, देश की अखंडता, वो भी बहुत जरूरी है। आज दुर्भाग्य से निहित स्वार्थ के लिए, छोटी समझ के कारण भारत के उज्जवल भविष्य के महत्वाकांक्षी उद्देश्यों को भूल करके कुछ लोग समाज को जाति में, धर्म में, भाषा में, ऊंच और नीच में, स्त्री और पुरुष में, गांव और शहर में न जाने किस प्रकार से टुकड़े 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 में बांटने की साजिश चल रही है। जरूरी है कि देश विरोधियों की इस चेष्टा को हम उसकी गंभीरता को समझें, उस संकट को समझें और हमें सबने मिलकर के ऐसे कारनामों को पराजित करना ही होगा।
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
When I first went on the Bharat Chodo Yatra, I was a bit surprised because it was a political walk to give a message that everybody should stand together, everybody should be united, everybody should respect each other. Beginning of the yatra already I noticed that I was hugging people, People were kissing me. I was saying, I love you. They were saying, we love you. It is because the people of Wayanad gave me so much love and affection that my entire politics changed. The only weapon to actually counter hatred, anger, is love and affection. I'm already your unofficial member of parliament, so I don't need to stand as the official member of parliament. I was member of parliament of Wayanad for 5 years. What did I get from the people of Wayanad? Whenever I come here, naturally I feel happy.
Weather forecast now. Delhi, maximum 31 and minimum 20 degrees. Mumbai, maximum 31 and minimum 26 degrees. Kolkata, maximum 31 and minimum 21 degrees. Bangalore, maximum 27 and minimum 19 degrees. Chennai, maximum 31 and minimum 25 degrees. Hyderabad, maximum 29 and minimum 19 degrees.
Presented by आपका जॉय भारत का जॉय जॉय ई-बाइक।
बोला था कि पहले मीटिंग में पहला ही काम किसानों को कर्जा माफ करूंगा। क्या कर्जा माफ?
हाथ में तो फूल पाए हो तो फूल ही देंगे।
ये हमारे खेत का फूल है, ये वो कमल का फूल थोड़ी ना है।
प्रेजेंट गवर्नमेंट है उनका जो पंच लाइन है अपनी सरकार वो सही में अपनी है।
महाराष्ट्र में तो अभी थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन ही है। अभी
जैसे अभी सरकार गिर गई है उस चीज वो तरीके से मैं थोड़ा बीजेपी से खुश नहीं।
महाराष्ट्र में क्या देखते हैं? आपको लगता है कंटिन्यूटी चाहते हैं या बदलाव?
कंटिन्यूटी तो चाहिए लेकिन एकनाथ शिंदे
नहीं चाहिए।
नहीं चाहिए, देवेंद्र फडणवीस चाहिए।
मंत्री बोलते हैं कि किसानों की आय डबल करना है। लेकिन कहाँ पे एक्चुअली प्रधानमंत्री ने आके देखने को ना।
तो आपको लग रहा है इस बार कांग्रेस आए या ना आए? आपको
आए या ना आए मगर हम कांग्रेस को ही करेंगे।
आपको फूल बढ़िया लगता है? बढ़िया तो कौन सा नहीं लगता है मेरे को।
If you follow politics, then it's got to be coming out of your ears. How Maharashtra is the big prize. How the national political dynamics rest on the fate of this state. How here it's a 5-region election instead of elections in just one state. And of all these 5 regions, there is one region that could be the kingmaker this election. The road to Mumbai comes through Vidarbha.
Vidarbha region is mostly agricultural region, and it has 62 assembly seats, and it is always said that whoever gets more seats here, it's easy for them to get power in Mumbai.
The Vidarbha region of eastern Maharashtra comprises of 11 districts of the Nagpur and Amravati division. These include Yavatmal, Akola, Amravati, Wardha, Buldhana, Washim, Nagpur, Chandrapur, Bhandara, Gadchiroli and Gondia. The region of Vidarbha occupies 32% of the total area of Maharashtra and holds in it 22% of Maharashtra's total population. With 62 seats in of the total 288 seats of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, both the Mahayuti and the Aghadi view Vidarbha as critical. There is the rural expanse, and then there are these urban pockets. The Nagpur city, the hub of Vidarbha, is considered the geographical center of India. The 0 mile is located here. But away from the city blitz, Vidarbha lives in its rural landscape. Infamous for farmer suicides, district Wardha also houses the Sevagram Ashram, the residence of Mahatma Gandhi from 1936 to his death. That one spot of calm in the chaos, the cacophony of this election. To Gandhiji's Teen Bandar, there is where I am going. Very pretty, I have to say, very quaint. You feel apologetic even talking because it's so serene, so unlike what we do.
1942 में जब भारत छोड़ो जो गांधी जी ने नारा दिया था करो या मरो का, 1942 में इसी आदि निवास में वो हुई थी क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट की मीटिंग.
तो क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट की यहीं से शुरुआत हुई थी, यहीं पे मीटिंग हुई थी.
गांधी जी की सोच तो बहुत आगे तक थी. जैसे हम अभी भी देखते हैं कि इस आश्रम में 11 व्रतों का पालन जो गांधी जी ने किया था. सत्य, अहिंसा, अस्तेय, ब्रह्मचर्य, असंग्रह, निर्भयता, स्वदेशी अपनाओ.